I'm going to see if I can send it across. Oh, what even?
Look what you did.
Cryptids, what is going on? It is me, Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, aka Redcorn. You know, as I said, I was going to do a Halloween type car, so I figured why not Christine? Which this is the Tornado Custom, the lowrider that you can do through Benny's. So, yeah, this was what we used for Christine back in the day. For those of y'all that remember whenever we did the Christine movies, then hey, how you doing? Well, we did one Christine movie. Why is it on its side? All please. Can you not jump, please? Thank you. So for those of y'all that do remember the old Christine movie that we did, then yeah, congratulations. So, yeah. Yeah, we ended up doing a Christine movie back in the day. But, you know, such as it is. This isn't its final version, because I said I was going to do a few reviews with this, including this and a review? Not a review, a collection review, I should say. And there I go, flipping it. Like Roscoe. Behold, everybody, I done flipped a Tri-5 Chevy. If I can get it out of the water, that'd be nice. But yeah, it is raining due to the Halloween weather. Dang, this thing really has some lack on it. Yeah, but it doesn't have any torque, if I can swing it. Nah, it ain't gonna climb up that. No, go back the other way, please, and thank you. So I guess we'll just be bypassing this. Doesn't surprise me. But, you know, still, you know, weather does this. So we'll just be going around. But you will be seeing this in the collection review again. But, you know, such as it is. But, yeah, like I said, we did do a Christine film back in the day. You know, because why not? Up and over, down and across. But yeah, we originally we didn't really use the Tornado Custom. We just used like a Tornado that I found off the street and just painted it. And if y'all remember at the end of that film, we just jumped it off into the middle of the ocean. That's what we did with it. But I do have a review of the Beater Tornado. Oh, goodness. I Roscoe'd it. It is durable. Come on, get up. That's one thing about it. Even though that went all the way sideways, and I almost Roscoe'd it, but, you know, still, it works. Yeah, I think the weather will start dying out here in a moment. Because, you know, this is the Halloween weather. It looks like it's starting to clear up. So there is that. But, yeah, this is... You know, funny enough, this was actually going to be the Christine that we were going to use for the next Christine movie. But, you know, sadly, we never got around to it. My old channel got taken down. But if you remember... But if any of y'all here remember the old Dual Joyride 3 ending, you knew this car was coming back. Which, funny enough, we will be doing Dual Joyride again. But the question is, do I want to do it in 5 to bring back that nostalgic feeling, or do I really want to bring it back in, or do I just really want to save it for 6? Well, I know it ain't going to climb up that. Gotta swing your way around sometimes. It does climb up that, so be it. This is going to be the fun part, the Wall of Doom. Okay, so I had to come back and do this again, you know, because the rain was not making it any easier. So we're actually going to try this the proper way. There it is. There she goes. Yeah, the rain was making it not so easy. So I had to come back and do it this way. I know exactly what that is, and I'm not interested. But you know, hydraulics does make it somewhat easier for the lowriders, you know, to start off-roading. But this is also kind of the easiest one to do the three-wheel motion on. It's this one at the Primo I find to be the easiest. That's what I find funny. This one and the Primo is the easiest. I'm not sure why it happened like that, but whatever. Yeah, one thing about it, this car will lose power at random moments. Mind you, I got off-road tires on it. So yeah, that's kind of random how this one will just lose power at just random moments. But that's kind of my biggest complaint about this one compared to just the Tornado alone. Is that this one will just lose power at random. If I'd stop crashing into rocks, that'd be fine. So, yeah, just had to come back and do it without all the Halloween weather attachments. But this is also what makes this car fun, is that A, dirt roads, not a problem. Is it heavy like an X-Frame? Yes, it is. It is. I'm an idiot. I am a dipstick. But, you know, still. Still, I can get out of this. It's heavy like an X-Frame, but, you know, who cares? But trust me, with all this crap this car's been putting me through, you don't think I'd be perfect about it. But yes, it is heavy. This was also the reason why me and Slade used it. Was because A, it's heavy, and 2, you know, it could really do some damage on other cars. Now, to talk about the GTA movies we were doing, yeah, we actually did a Christine. And originally there was going to be another Christine movie after Dual Joyride 3, Dead End, if any of y'all remember that. But also, there was the other one, too. Is that there was going to be a kind of a crossover, which that kind of started out as a joke movie. Like, oh yeah, we're going to do this Christine Dual Joyride crossover. And for some reason, that took off. And that people were like, yeah, do it. So, yeah. There was kind of like, it was kind of stuff like that. I'm not dare going to attempt that, because this thing loses power like it's nobody's business. But it is, you know, on dirt roads, it's actually fun to throw around. But, you know, it's like any old car from that time period. It just looks magical throwing it around on dirt. Don't believe me? Just ask those Finnish guys who race those big-ass Ford Starliners over there. I hit a rabbit. I hit a jackrabbit. But, you know, that's beside the point. One of them old desert long-eared jackrabbits. That's another one. That's 2 for 2 in this episode. But yeah, this thing actually does have somewhat control over the dirt if you know how to do it right. So there is that. But that's kind of the point. You know, like, some lowriders, they perform really good in terms of speed, but then there's some of them, it's just like they're just showpieces. This one was just basically a bare bones, we were just going to use this for a movie. Which is Christine, by the way. I mean, Slade still has his version up on his old channel because he lost access to it. So there is that. But yeah, we had a little secret to make ourselves look invisible. A lot of it was camera angles and costumes. That's the secret. There were certain outfits you could get that they would blend in with the car. And it damn near made it look invisible. So there is that. But I'm going to go ahead and stop it right up here. That's about normal, wrapping these things around a telephone pole. I'm just going to get it out of the sign. Yeah, it's stuck. Come on, get it out. That's it, nice and easy. I'm going to get it right here and just stop it. So, yeah, this is where we will end Christine. So, other than that, y'all shoot the like button with a skinny if you enjoyed it. Please do comment down below if you would like for us to start doing GTA movies again. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, yeah, also, kind of a little fun fact. We also did use a convertible for, like, the Sawmill Horror little short we did for the Halloween specials. So, other than that, do smash the subscribe button today. Click the notification bell icon because I am officially live streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. Now, Halloween, I don't know if I'll be live streaming because that's when Turner Classic Movies does all their horror stuff. So other than that, y'all have a great day and a balling weekend. And remember, don't do anything stupid. And don't do anything, and definitely not on Halloween. Don't do that. That's ignorant. Thank you and good night.